The Pale Blue Eye, which is a film about a detective who is investigating a bunch of murders that are happening at a local military academy.
West Point.
West Point, yes. And he's being assisted by a young Edgar Allan Poe, who is, I believe, the one of the guys from Harry Potter. Am I right?
Yes, that is right. Whatever the spinoff is, whatever that guy's name is.
No,
isn't it in the spinoff?
No, I think he's in the original Harry Potters.
Oh, he's in the original one.
The actor whose eyes are too close together. He's in one of the Harry. Isn't he like Harry Potter's like cousin? I don't remember any of their names.
I think you're right, but I'm gonna look it up right now.
Harry Potter sucks, so I don't really know.
Oh yeah, duh. The cousin. The cousin. I'm an idiot.
That's what I thought.
I'm an idiot. You're right.
Yeah. Yes. So, this is not the first time someone made a Edgar Allan Poe mystery movie. I'm reminded of The Raven with John Cusack that came out a long time ago, like 2013, which I watched and I was like, whatever.
You prefer the Vincent Price version of that one.
Yes. And Christian Bale, he plays, what is the character's name? Because it actually ties
Landor?
Landor, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Landor is like kind of like teaming up with Edgar Allan Poe for this whole mystery thing. Because Edgar Allan Poe seems to have an idea of like what's going on with how the murders are being acted out.
It's kind of on the down low though.
Yes, but also like he knows a little too much that makes it seem like he might be involved. Yeah, and I enjoyed this movie a lot.
Me too.
So yeah, they keep finding these boys hung with like organs missing. And they're like questioning everyone at the academy, and then the doctor who works at the academy, like his family that lives nearby, they end up getting involved in the story. And the doctor is Toby Jones, and his wife is Gillian Anderson doing I don't know what accent that was.
So bad. It's so bad.
That was like, I honestly don't know what accent that was. Oh, I'm Gillian Anderson. Were
so
you investigating this crime? Like, what is going on here?
Dude, and we had a conversation about how bad that accent was. And after you texted that to me, I was like, dude, I can't unhear it. It's so bad. It's so bad, dude.
But yeah, very interesting film. I can see some people being like, oh, this is boring. But actually, I really like the relationship between Landor and Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, I think it was really wonderful, the character building between the two. You know?
And of course, Pale Blue Eye comes from the Telltale Heart.
Yep, the classic.
One of the lines from there. And this story, so like it's like things that are happening in this story will influence later Edgar Allan Poe stories. By the way, this is not a true story in case you thought Edgar Allan Poe went around solving crimes. This is based off a book from like 2003.
And if you know the plot of the Telltale Heart, you'll be able to see the twist from a mile away. If you deeply understand that piece of literature, which I don't because I'm a moron, but Tony himself is a literature genius, and he saw it from a mile away.
Well, yeah, there's that. There's he talks about Lenore dying, which ends up leading into the Raven, and even Landor. I think Edgar Allan Poe has a story called like Landor's Cabin or Landor's Cottage or something like that.
Yeah,
I have never personally read that one. I wanted to look at like the little references there. I picked up on obviously the Pale Blue Eye because I read that, and the Raven because I've read that. I actually used to be able to recite a lot of the Raven for two reasons.
Wow. Okay.
In high school, when we were learning it, I would just watch the Treehouse of Horror episode where they do the Raven over, because I had the DVD at that point over and over again. And I found a recording of Christopher Walken reciting the whole poem.
No.
So to pass that class, I would just listen to that poem over and over and over again. For like a while, I would have like huge chunks of the Raven just memorized.
That's amazing. Famous Tony from Hack the Movies, the poet.
I'm not a poet. I'm just memorizing garbage. Like I'm just memorizing some stupid shit. It's like a song, really. I can
It's like a
Here,
song.
Joey, don't be impressed. I can also recite a lot of the fucking Humpty dance.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
Stop what
That's
you're
fair.
doing. Stop
That's
what you're
fair.
doing. Because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money. See, so yo, world, hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm a new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink up all the Hennessy you have on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is. See, it's not impressive. I just listened to the stupid thing over and over again, and I memorized it. You didn't expect me to know
amazing.
that much of the
That
Humpty
was wow. You just
I
went
like
up
to
2
do
notches.
I like to do the Humpty Dance during karaoke because I know all the words, but I need the karaoke there because I forget like when certain segments are. I know every word of the Humpty Dance, but I'll mix up what lines are supposed to say when. But like if I look at the screen, I'm like, okay, and I don't need to look at the screen for like a few minutes at a time.
You got to do the dance now, man. That's amazing.
First, you jump. What is it? Twitching and shaking, kind of like I was stroking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. I love that people are like, what do these gentlemen have to say about this Edgar Allan Poe story?
Yeah,
We're like, the Humpty Dance. It's your chance to do that.
We need a rap live stream now.
He's unfortunately dead, Humpty.
Oh,
I'm blanking on his real name, but one day I'm going to write a story about how a detective and Humpty from Digital Underground solved crimes together.
Oh man.
But yeah, so there is a mystery: who is killing and desecrating these boys' bodies? Who is Robert Duvall is in this, right?
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
He shows up in this. He like is very interested in the occult, and he gives them some heads up about the occult and everything.
Yep.
And yeah, like I said, the relationship is really, really good between those characters. And I remember at one point, I'm like, I would love to watch a series of films of these two wacky people, not like wacky, but like two different people going on crime-solving adventures. And
it was fun.
Twist
I agree.
And then the twist happens, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
Dude, I thought when the house got on fire, I had my bowl of popcorn. I got up. I thought, well, that was a good movie. And then the next scene happens, and I thought,
there's
oh my God, what?
There's the mystery, and then the mystery is solved, and then there's like a twist. And I don't think we should spoil it, really.
No, I don't think so either.
Some people are very upset with the twist because they're like, oh, why would they pull out that plot device so late in the movie? But I'm like, it worked.
I think it worked. Yeah, I think it really worked for me because I was like jaws on the floor. I was like, holy shit.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting. Like, looking back, I'm like, oh, I probably should have expected this.
But there's a lot of bread crumbs in the beginning.
Yeah, but I was so invested in everything. I was in the moment. And I liked all the actors in it. John Fetterman's in it.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I don't know why.
Christian Bale met Senator Fetterman in 2013 when he was shooting some movie in Pennsylvania. And he like called the director up and he's like, you got to get this guy. Cause I guess they filmed it in PA or wherever.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
They're like, you got to get this guy in there. He's huge. And then like, you can't even see him. Like
I didn't even see him. Yeah.
If I didn't know that Fetterman was like a giant ogre, I wouldn't have recognized him in the background.
But
instead I'm like, oh, there's a giant hulking brute. That is Fetterman. But if I didn't know he was in the movie, I wouldn't even thought of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say without spoiling the ending, I'd say give this one a shot. It's on Netflix.
Yep.
It looks great. It's shot very, very well. The acting is top notch. That guy, so that Harry Potter kid, he was also in the Tom Holland movie, The Devil All the Time. Is that what it was called?
I have no idea.
Hold on, let me look that up. Hold on.
I was just gonna do that.
The Devil. Yeah, The Devil All the Time from 2022. Yes, Harry Melling. That's his name, right?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Dude, that movie had a loaded cast. It had Bill Skarsgård, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Sebastian Stan, and that is a real Jason Clarke. That is a really good movie if you ever get a chance to watch it. Which is also on Netflix. But yeah, Harry Melling, between that movie and this movie, I'm like, man, this guy's a really good actor. Like, I need to see more stuff that he's in. Like, I haven't seen The Queen's Gambit yet.
No, I haven't seen that one either, actually.
Yeah. So I kind of want to check out other movies he's in, and I feel bad that he was in those garbage Harry Potter movies for so many years.
Yeah.
And I hope my friend Adam Does Movies is listening to
Come
this
on.
episode because he loves Harry Potter, and I love just shitting on Harry Potter. I'm just being like, this friggin' sucks. Also, I want to make a stance here, a very brave stance.
Oh, here we
Joey
go.
C.
Here we
Not
go.
to get too political, but
Yep.
I will not be playing Hogwarts Legacy. Okay.
Hey, neither will I.
And it's because I'm very socially conscious and I'm on the right side of history. And it's
That's right.
not because I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter and I never
Dude.
played a Harry Potter game and I don't
Same.
intend to now. It's because I am a hero, Joey.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pause. I want everyone watching or listening to this right now to clap for me for a second. Joey, clap, please, for me. Thank you. I'm a hero. I'm a hero for not playing that video game.
Yep.
That I was never gonna fucking play because I don't care about.
I've only seen the first two movies, and that's only because I care about the social cause. It's not because I don't like the movies. I've only seen the first two because I thought, boy, I can't be involved in this. Cannot do it, ladies and gentlemen.
I had to see them all except for the last two Fantastic Beast movies. I remember seeing the first Fantastic Beast and being like, well, that was the best one because there weren't many kids in it. That was like apparently the worst thing you can say to Harry Potter fans.
I had to cover it for work, and they were like, oh, Joe, you saw all the movies, right? I was like, yeah, definitely saw all the movies. Yeah, didn't read the Wikipedia at all.
What you got? I remember I liked the second one because there's a giant snake in it.
That's good.
But I only like it because the giant snake reminds me of like other movies that have giant snakes that I'd rather be watching. Like I'm like, oh, you know what? I haven't watched Conan the Barbarian in a while. Or I'm like, oh, Anaconda is kind of fun. I'll put Anaconda.
Oh
in.
man.
Okay, Joey, we're gonna take a break and read some super chats.
Let's do it, baby.